Well, well, well. Good afternoon, everybody. What a false alarm this turned out to be. Uh yeah, I just went on the ARISS page, which you guys have seen before. Think we can see it right here. Oh, not that one. Oh, there's the pass. You could see where the pass was going to be. It's going to be pretty high. You'd see nice high pass, 35 degrees. Would have been great. However, I come up here onto my page, and you see right here, we got a minute and 44 seconds until it rises. The red flag. So I said, uh-oh, that means somebody reported they didn't hear it. Oh, maybe I should check the ARISS page on Facebook. And there it is, right there. And if you scroll down a little bit, right here it says outage update, August 17th through 19th. It was going to go off at 1400 UTC, 10 a.m. Eastern. Well, it's 1700 UTC now, and it's off. And it's not coming back on till Wednesday at 9:35 a.m. Eastern Time, or 13:35 UTC. So there, we're not doing an ISS pass right now. Sorry about that, everybody. I should have checked that out beforehand, but I was busy all morning. Took the dog to the dog park. 97 degrees. Oof. We're going to be spending some time in the pool this afternoon. And Goldie, just from going to the dog park and meeting Kayla and Lacey, is exhausted. And she's sleeping right now. And while I was there, I realized this shirt needs to be washed. I used this while I was barbecuing. I got little spots all over it. I got to wash my shirt. So don't complain about my shirt being dirty. It's time for it to go wash. But anyway, who's on their way to Huntsville right now, huh? By the way, Jason, KC5HWB, has a great, there's the chirp telling me the ISS is there. He has a great all-star channel that he's traveling with. It's mobile in his truck. And you can join his room, which something's happening with the all-star node. I'm getting that static. Somebody must be trying to use a digital radio on there instead of just FM, because it should just be FM. But to let you know where we are, if I play this,
node 50890,
that's me.
431.
And Jason's is 43136 on All Star. 43136 on All Star. So if you want to talk to Jason and anybody else that's motoring down to Huntsville, Alabama right now, you can get them on that frequency. On the All Star node, 43136 is their All Star node. And it's great because, let's see, I'll show it to you on the screen. If you go to allstarlink.org, let me log in. Ba, 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 ba. All right, we'll log into All-Star, and I'll be able to show you how that works. There I am. Let's go to, where is it? List and stats. Yeah, if we go to the All-Star node list and we type in all right, let's show you what I'm looking at here. So here we are. My node is 50890. I am in Palm Coast. Here's the frequency and stuff for me. But we're looking for KC5HWB. That's Jason. Jason has a bunch of nodes. This is the one you want to go to, the one in Grapevine, Texas. 43136. And if we click on that, we should be able to, just to give you an idea of how many people are connected to him. I just hit the bubble. Here it is. These are all the nodes that are connected to Jason's node. So if we zoom in, here's his node right here, KC5HWB. If you're in range of him, there's the frequency and stuff to get on there. Where am I? I'm in here somewhere. I'm one of these guys. But these are all the people connected into this node. You could see it. It goes the entire page. Look at this. This is all the people hooked up to Jason's. And he also does a Traders Net sometimes with these other groups. I'm just trying to see if there's anybody I know. Yeah, KC5HWB, no limits. This is his 46437 is the node in his truck, I believe. And you don't have to connect to that. You connect to this one, and you connect it to all this stuff. Look at how many freaking. Let's zoom out again. I can't even tell you how many this is. But if we go back to the page that shows you, we got people in Tennessee, Arizona, Michigan, Florida, Plant City, Florida. I don't know where that is. Where else? North Carolina, Iowa, Orlando, Florida. These are all people. Hey, how you doing there? Signal Voyage SSTV. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. So what we're looking at here is Jason's node, KC5HWB. That's Ham Radio 2.0. He has a mobile All-Star node in his truck with him, and he's on his way to Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama. They're going to be at Monsanto State Park for the Huntsville Ham Fest. Make sure you get out there and see him and tell him I told you about it. Make him feel good. Actual uptime is 3 days, 15 hours, and 57 minutes. Why are they getting that static in there? Let me see. What do I have the squelch set at on this? I have my ID 52, and I still haven't learned everything there is to learn about this. If we go to menu and we go to set. Oh, wait. Okay, I think what I can do is I can hit this button here, put my squelch at 15, see if I still get that interference. I don't know what that interference is, but I get it every now and then. I used Echolink so far. Yeah, Echolink is nice because you can have an app on your phone, but All-Star is better in my mind because you're radio to radio. You're hooking up. Now, I believe there are ways on All-Star to use it on your phone. I just never explored that. Turn the dark mode on. I like dark mode better. It's easier to read. So anyway, Jason's out there. He's on his way to Alabama, and he's going to. Now, if you're going to Alabama, Friday is a must at Monsanto State Park. They're expecting 250 people there at the cookout on Friday afternoon. And they'll also be doing POTA. I remember I used to go there and do POTA, and it was funny because Jason's wife and Kyle's wife made the food the first year, and they brought a bunch of food for everybody. So I donated some money, and the money they collected, anything extra that over and above the cost of the food, they donated to the ARRL Teachers Institute. These are teachers that are learning how to teach ham radio to their students, which is pretty freaking cool if you ask me. So make sure if you're going to go to the thing on Friday, there's a way to sign up. Not sure exactly how to do that, but I'm sure if you go there, they'll have plenty of food. They're expecting, are you ready for this? 250 people. So if you're camping at Monsanto and you're going to go to the cookout, walk from your campsite. Do not try to drive over there and park because there's not going to be much parking. They don't have 250 spots to park everybody. So make sure you carpool from somebody near you in another campsite that's going over there. Go together. It's a great way to hang out with new friends and meet new people. So make sure you do that. And remember to say thank you for doing all that work. They're expecting 250 people there. KJ5CIK, good evening. What time is it? It's only 2 p.m. Where are you at? So anyway, yeah, you can make sure you help them out. We were going to do an ISS Pass here. If you're looking for me doing an ISS Pass, the good news is I'm here. The bad news is there is no ISS Pass because the radio's shut off right now until Wednesday morning. So you're going to have to wait till 9 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday to use the ISS repeater. So if you're out there and you're going to try to do some portable ISS in this hot weather, I think you're crazy. But if you're going to do it, don't go because it ain't going to be there until 9 a.m. Eastern on Wednesday. Good way to keep up on all that, and I mentioned it before, is go to the ARISS group on Facebook. You're working. KJ5CIK is working. Where were you again? I forgot. I forgot where you were. KJ5CIK. Oh, you're in Louisiana. Okay, you're still in the Eastern time zone, aren't you? I thought you were. Unless you might be in the Central. But it's even earlier there. I know because my mom lives in Central. She lives up in Wisconsin. And yeah, Joe, good to have you here. I hope you guys are all doing well. Now would be a great time if anybody has any questions for me as far as satellite stuff or whatever. Give me a buzz. Say hello to me. As a matter of fact, somebody sent me an email last night asking me about some information. So I'm going to do a whole video on that probably later today. And I'll edit it, make it real quick and nice, but little explanation about it and what it's all about. The question he had for me. Oh, Joe, that was you. Well, heck, I'll do it right now. Joe, question for you. He just emailed me. You were talking about ALC on the show. I got to looking at my 7300 and the ALC was going all the way to the end of the red bar. May have been preventing me from getting contacts. That didn't help. I'm going to turn this radio off so we don't get interrupted. All right. Well, hey, Joe, since you're here, let's go. All right. Let's see. We'll switch over to the HF window. Here we go right here. And I'm going to open up Ham Radio Deluxe on my 7610. Connect. And you will see the video of the 7610 on the top left. And then when the logbook opens on the bottom right, you'll see that. So let's just see. I think I have a window with just the 7610. Yes, I do. All right, there we go. Okay, I'll show this to you. We'll get back to that in a second. First thing I'm going to do right now is open up WSJTX. Joey, perfect timing, man. What did I lose in the top right? HF Live. Nope. Logbook. Logbook disappeared. Oh, I have been having issues. All right, that's the radio there. We don't need that. Logbook. Hold on, sit with me here, folks. Bup, 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 Sit tight. Don't run away. I'm working on stuff. That's the web page. We don't need that. There's the logbook. Okay. Now put it on the screen. All right, there's the logbook. And now we got to get WSJTX to show up. Nope, that's recontrol. All right, I got WSJTX open. All right, there we go. Okay. Now we'll just shrink that down. All right. Let me adjust this so you don't see that. It's so great doing live streaming on YouTube when your computer's having a hernia. I've been having issues. Okay, let's get that back up there. Fix the solo cam. We'll lock that down so it stays there. All right. I mentioned. Oh, wow. Wow. Been running around collecting weather balloon transmitters. Great. All right. We're running WSJTX, which you see in the top right window. On the bottom left window is the logbook. Now, this is the screen on the top left of the 7610. I'm going to switch over to the 7610 now. So here, that's all you got on the screen. Let me see if my solo cam is there. Yep, there I am. I got to adjust it. See, my green screen isn't huge, so I got to turn on my solo cam and unlock this and adjust this. There, that's better. Okay. So the best way to run FT8, I am running FT8 right now on 20 meters. The signals in the center where you see that arrow, that is coming in. Now, if I hit transmit, well, I'll hit tune on WSJTX. Watch what happens. It tunes the antenna. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong antenna. Let me go back to the other one and tune it again. Pay attention to the antenna. You see my ALC moves all the way down and I'm putting about 70 watts out. And if I hit the power thing here, 80 watts I'm putting out. Okay. So you could see here, I have no ALC showing. Now, why is that? I made an adjustment in WSJTX. Now, if you look at WSJTX here, on the bottom right side, right here, you see this is, I got to clear this out. Oh, it's not clearing it out. Okay, whatever. What you have here is this is the, say this is the frequency I'm transmitting on. Let me see if I got any on the logbook here. See if I got the filter on. So there we go. There's a whole bunch of people calling me. You can't see it because I don't have it HRD showing on the screen, but on the 7610, if there's a way I can get both of them on the screen, it'd be great. But let's pick W4 RDM. All right, so I double clicked on Ham Radio Deluxe and it loaded W4 RDM into WSJTX. See that right here? Now this slider here, watch. Let's see if I can get this back to which is the screen I'm on now. Oh, you got to understand. WSJTX is the third screen over here. HRD is the one all the way on the left, and the screen that you see right now is all the way on the right. So, and I got to adjust the solo cam here again because they were all off by a little. Come on. Okay. I'm so anal retentive. I can't deal with it if it's not right. Okay. So, Joe, you see on the screen here to the right of the call signs here, to the right, there's a slider. Now, if I put the 7610, I can get it on this screen. Let me see how big it is. All right, there it is on the bottom right. Let's make it a little bit bigger. I'll put it over my head. All right. So when I transmit over here, which right now it's transmitting, You notice there's no ALC. Let's do a tune button to have it transmit while I'm tuning. Now watch what happens when I go over to WSJTX and I try to increase the power here. You see the blue line coming up? Watch the power. So now there's a lot of ALC. And if I turn this all the way down to here and the ALC disappears, so does my power. So the point is, you don't want your noise reduction on when you do an FT8, but watch as I raise this up, wrong window, raise this up, you'll start to see the power come up when I'm tuning. Let me tune it again. Watch, there's no power there, right? As I raise up the ALC, which is automatic level control, you'll see the red line above go all the way up to the max power. If I go too far, it cuts out, it levels the sound out and you lose signal. So what you want to do is lower this slider until that blue disappears completely or stays very, you only want one or two little boxes in the ALC on the radio. And by the way, you're saying it's a cool setup. I was looking for a wireless webcam that I could use to shoot from behind so you could see everything. So let's tune it again. Full power. We got 80 watts going out and no ALC. But if I raise the ALC too far, you start to see those blue lines, you'll see the power drop. It's not dropping, but trust me, you want to adjust this so that the maximum transmitting power happens, which is right there. Like 2 or 3 bars of blue is not bad, but if you got bars going all the way out to the blue line on the radio, that's too much. So you don't want to do that. All right. Thank you for the comment about the cool setup. So you got that, Joseph? You got any questions? You want to make this is the line you want to adjust. This one right here. You want to adjust this slider so you get the max power and no blue lights. You want no blue LEDs lit up when you do that. And that's how you get the maximum power with the least amount of ALC, automatic level control. You don't want it doing that because it'll cut signals out. You'll lose signals. Does that help? I hope so. So there you see we're running it right now. Now, if we look at, if we turn off the display, wrong display. Where's the rest of it? You're only seeing the WSJTX. I'm not seeing my logbook anymore. Who knows? So yeah, this took 5 years to build this all up. It's not something I did overnight. I see these guys redesigning their ham shacks and they're putting in indirect lighting, LEDs, neon signs behind them and all this. And I look at it and I go, are you going to talk on the radio or you want to like dress it up for TV? I don't want to dress it up. I'm not fancy. You're going to see plain old me. I put up what I need to do what I want to do. And I love doing FT8. I do it every day without fail. If you look at my Geochron, here's my main Geochron page. You see all those signals emanating out of Florida. That's me. And what you're seeing is volume down. What you're seeing is all the QSOs I've made over the last week, I believe. I show all the signals from a week. So anyhow, it's good to watch. God, that was a great ISS pass. Too bad they weren't on. I don't know why they can't leave it on when they're. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're doing a spacewalk today. Although I'm looking at the live feed on the bottom left there from the ISS. That's a live video feed from the International Space Station on the bottom left. if they were doing a spacewalk, you'd see the spacewalk on there. All right, I've babbled on enough for enough minutes. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my afternoon with my pup. Stay cool. Might even take a dip in the pool in a little while. So, you guys, it's hot out there. Be careful. It went to 97 degrees while I was out there. And yeah. So, Joseph, now I don't have to do the video. Thank you for the question, though. Oh yeah, he was asking me what to buy for radios, and I told him don't do what you were doing. Um, I told him wait until you can afford a 9700. Did you see the video the other night? The guy had a go bag with two ICOM 705s to do satellites, and I was like, damn, why do you need two to do satellites? It's full. It's not full duplex. That's why. So that's why I had two 705s to do. I would have just gone out and bought a 9700. I wouldn't have done it that way, but who knows what his reasoning was. I make a go box with a 705 and a Zygo amplifier, and people say, why didn't you just get the 7300? Yeah, because I didn't know about the 7300. I already had one, and I didn't want to buy another one. So for POTA, I love the 705. I got a steal on that. So I said, how can I make the 705 100 watts? And that was it. Buy the Zygo amplifier and wire it up and make a go box with the two of them. And if I may sell it someday for peanuts compared to what it cost me. But if I do sell it, I'll go out and get a 7300 Mark II and don't even have to make a go box then. I just use a Pelican case or an Avalanche case from Tractor Supply. Not Tractor Supply. It's not Tractor Supply. What's the other one? Harbor Freight. I'll use one of those from Harbor Freight and keep my 7300 Mark II in there. But I'm not there yet. I'm not ready to do that. I haven't even used the Go Box since I fixed it and rebuilt it. So if I do sell it, though, it ain't going to be cheap. But it'll be a 705, a Zygo amplifier that's been repaired, and a Gator box, 18-inch by 3U Gator box is what I have it in. So, yeah. But all you got to do is it's got a duplexer in it. It has two antenna outputs, one for 2 meters, 70 centimeter, and one for HF. So if I sell that, it ain't going to be cheap, but it'll make it easy for anybody that wants to get into Parks on the Air with a 705. It's great. What makes a 705 so great is it's 2 meters, 70 centimeter, and HF. It's all band, all mode. You could do digital, you could do analog, you can do PSK, you could do FT8, you could do all kinds of stuff with it. And got a lot of Bluetooth features in it. I run, what the heck is that program? SDR. The SDR program I use for FT8 wirelessly with the 705, which is great. You're welcome, Joe. Thank you for asking. All right. That's it. Since we didn't actually have an ISS pass and I just talked, at least Joe was here and I got to answer his question from his email. I appreciate that, Joe. Stick around. Also, if any of you guys want to be involved in the contest, if you've ever signed up for my contest, you're in. You don't have to do anything. But if you didn't sign up for the contest, send me an email with your call sign and your name, and I will add you to the pool of contestants, which we have about 50 of them now, in the contest. And if you know me, if you've been watching me for a while, I've given away an Allowance HD1. I've given away an Explorer radio. I've given away, the LT90 radio just recently on field day. So I give away stuff every month. I give something away. So for September, which is my birthday month, I'll let you know. It's going to be an HT. I'm not going to tell you what brand, what size, if it's good for satellites or not. But now, when I give away these radios, they're as is. If you can't get it to work or you don't know what you're doing, not my problem. But you'll still win the radio. All right. So yeah, there'll be an HT I'm giving away for September. I have the Baofeng minis. I have 2 of those. I might give those away. So if you don't know how to use the radios, or if you don't have a call sign, you can't enter anyway. You have to have a license. It doesn't have to be an extra license. You could have an extra general or technician, and you're entered in. But if you don't have a call sign, go out and get your call sign first, and then send me your name and call sign. Okay, that's it. Make sure you check out the notes underneath each video. There's discounts to ABR Industries. My favorite discount is what's my favorite discount? EMP Shield. That's the best one. Go protect your house against surges in your power and stuff like that. And also an EMP attack should protect you. All right, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, 73, everybody. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me, all right? If you have any questions, email me, just like Joe did, and I answered it for him right now, live, on the air. So, KO4PDI, I'll be 73, everybody, and don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me, all right? Take care. KO4PDI, clear.